Hello, viewers. I hope you are living an amazing life. Okay, now I would like to start sharing my understanding with you. According to the spiritual saints of all religions, we do not exist. It's only God or consciousness who exist. Our own individual, separate entity is just a misunderstanding. Even according to my own struggle to find myself through self-inquiry and meditations is failed. I tried many times but couldn't find myself. So, according to the saints, whatever we are looking at, listening or experiencing anything is God or consciousness itself. There is a famous quote of Maulana Din Rumi as well, which says, I searched for God and found only myself. And I searched for myself and found only God. So, the conclusion of all the saints' knowledge is that there is no duality. We all are one God or consciousness. That is what I was sharing with my brother. And he laughed and asked me the following question with curiosity. He asked, if everything is God, that's mean you and me are also God. And if you are God, then why you cannot control or modify this existence or universe? For example, can you change and maintain the weather according to our desire? So, without my introduction, you will not be able to understand the answer to this question. Here is my introduction. Who am I? According to my knowledge and experience, I am not the things which can be perceived by me. I am not this body. I am the perceiver of this body or observer of this body. I am not this mind. I am the perceiver of this mind or observer of the content of the mind. I am not this world. I am seer or experiencer of this world. I am the one who cannot be described using any kind of words. But for understanding in this world, I am forced to use these words to introduce myself. I am seer, knower, experiencer, observer, consciousness, source of everything. I am nature or God. I am the main substance of everything. There are many other words that can be used to introduce myself. These are just a few words pointing toward me. I have two identities right now. Number one, me as God or consciousness. Number two, me as body, mind or dream character. Now, in the following answer, I am going to use both of my identities, so remain aware and don't be confused. According to me, as God or consciousness, everything in the present moment is perfect and I don't require any change. This existence is my dream. Here, from my dream means God's dream. And every being in this dream world is a dream character. These are the selfish desires of dream characters to change existence according to their desires. This dream is made up of some laws and rules, and we dream characters can't go against these laws. For example, the law of gravity, cause and effect, etc. In this dream, each happening has a cause behind it. I, as a God or consciousness, have designed this dream world or existence in a way so selfish humans cannot change it easily at their will. Yes, I as a body mind or dream character can modify this dream, for example, changing the weather. But I as a body mind or dream character have to follow few procedures to do that. because the dream character has few limitations. Can you imagine how crazy reality would be if every human, insect, bird, fish had 100% control over the weather? For example, as soon as I, as a body, mind, or dream character, know the real self and get enlightened that I am God or consciousness, and I change the weather in front of you and do few more modifications in this existence, you will be highly impressed by that, and you will also start walking on the same path and attain the enlightenment. And as soon as you will get enlightenment, you would also like to change the weather according to your desire. For example, you need rain, but I would like cold, dry weather with fog. Now whom this weather should listen to? To you or me? And just imagine if everyone gets highly inspired by our godly powers and everyone starts walking on this same path and become enlightened. Everyone wants the whole existence according to them, and their decisions will not match with each other. And due to that, they will start a war with each other, and everything will be destroyed. This is the human, means body, mind, or dream character, who thinks nothing is perfect and he wants to change things because he lives in memories and thoughts of the future and past. But according to me, as God or consciousness, everything in the present moment is perfect. Everything is me as God or consciousness, and I am perfect. Nothing needs to change. If there is anything that needs change in me, it means I am not the true one, the God or consciousness. I means God or consciousness is perfect. Limited body mind is looking at infinite and wants to change it. But the I, the infinite entity, have made a circle of limitations around us, around body, mind, or dream character, from which this dream character cannot come out. I or you means body, mind, or dream characters can do changes in this dream world within that limited circle. And one more thing, I as God or consciousness can change the weather, but I as body, mind, or dream character cannot do it. So to change the weather, I need to leave this body and mind. And as soon as I will leave this body and mind, the whole existence will vanish away with my mind and body, because this existence or dream world is the illusion of the human mind. For example, like in the dream, when we wake up, the whole dream world collapses. So, to change the weather when I will lose everything like my mind, body, or existence, then where is the weather which you wanted to change? One more example. You can only change the weather if you will leave this limited body and mind. What is deep sleep? Deep sleep is when we leave this body and mind. Have you ever experienced the bad weather in your deep sleep? No. Why? Because as soon as you left your mind and body, you lost this existence also. Now, how will you change the weather? In reality, we and the universe do not exist at all. It's only God who exists. It's only God who is experiencing Himself. I is just a misunderstood thought. God is perfect and infinite, so He doesn't need to be modified. When you are looking at mountain, it's not you who is looking at a mountain. It's God who is looking at Himself. We cannot modify existence because we do not exist. That's it for this video. I will come back in another video to explain how to know your real self and how to know who you actually are. So, see you Until the next video.